The real cause of your depression is purposelessness. You get out of bed, you go to your job, you commute back, watch TV, you go back to sleep, repeat the same thing. If you live like that on a long enough time frame, you would be sad. It is depressing. That existence in and of itself is depressing. You lack purpose. You have zero idea what you're doing. You're just paying daily trivia to your life. You're just performing daily trivia. No philosophy behind the things you do. There's no encompassing word that governs your action. You just freelance your way through life. In other words, you are just existing, which is a dangerous way to live, by the way. Why do you think most bosses are rude? It's not because they're inherently evil, but they lack purpose. So they gain their feeling of importance by treating their subordinates and everybody under them badly. Dr. Dewey, one of America's profound philosophers, said, the greatest feeling or the greatest desire of humans is the feeling of importance. Notice his choice of words, the greatest desire. He didn't say want, he didn't say need. The greatest desire, a craving to feel importance. History sparkles with amusing example of great people who needed a feeling of importance. Even George Washington wanted to be called His Mightiness. Even Queen Elizabeth I would not open any letter that was not addressed as Her Imperial Majesty. So everybody needs a feeling of importance. And one mistake people erroneously believe in, and if you're a leader, listen to me very carefully, because this one applies to you, is that somehow you're born with your purpose, or you're born, let me rephrase that, you're born with the knowledge of what you should do. And they believe that there's this one thing you're called for. No, my friend, that is actually flawed. First thing, we'll attack it from the standpoint that purpose in and of itself has two branches. The first one is what you're inherently called to do, your purpose, why you get up in the morning, etc. The second one can be derived from making people feel that they are part of something bigger. As a leader, you need to sell the vision and ensure your team, your staff, are on the same page, aligned towards the mission. I remember when JFK visited NASA, he saw this janitor with a broom and he asked him, young man, what are you doing here? Sir, I'm helping put a man on the moon. Purpose. That is an effective leader. That answer is a proof of effective leadership. Helping put a man on the moon. Second dimension, we will attack it from it. Purpose is evolutional. It's not something you can grasp. You can't say, oh, I am called to do this. Even football is not a purpose. You would notice this consistent thread woven in the fabric of most athletes. The highest performing athletes do not just stay within that domain. It's either they become motivational speakers because of their inspiring work ethic, or they own a brand or a business. And even for some, they perform in all of these categories. They fit in all of those categories. So purpose is evolutional. It's like a video game. Level 2 would always be different from level 3, and level 900 from the previous one. So different atmosphere, different bosses, different stages, but leading you to the same purpose, to the same objective. There's always an end game. So do not be distracted by changes in the atmosphere, the different power-ups. Of course, that can distract you a little bit or tilt your focus the other way. But consider this, you're going somewhere. There's an end game. Purpose is evolutional. Like Kobe Bryant, from a college basketball player to basketball player to a phenomenal one to motivational speaker to owning businesses, etc. So purpose is evolutional. Don't fight it. When you get to that juncture in which you should pivot, don't sustain the idea that you're betraying your initial purpose. Don't fight it. Embrace the progress, embrace the change, and you'll be fine. As always, my friends, it's a pleasure speaking to you. I'll see you in the next one.